Okay, so getting into our density problems. Remember, I showed you the triangle density mass over volume if you were in live class. Also, hopefully they showed you and you watched the videos. So what is the weight of the ethanol that fills a 200 milliliter container? The density of the ethanol is 0.789 grams per milliliter. So the density is given. So that means I'm going to do mass divided by volume. So it fills a milliliter container. So mass, what is the weight? Weight is always going to be your mass. Volume is the amount of space it takes up. So we're going to have, what is the weight? So we're going to do, so we're solving for weight and mass. So it's going to be density times volume. So we're going to take 0.789 and we're going to multiply it by 200. And that's going to give us 157.8, and it's grams per milliliter. So we know the weight is going to be in the measurement of grams. Okay, a rectangular block of copper metal weighs, so that's going to be our weight, which is our mass. So we know that's going to go on top. The dimensions of the blocks are 8.4 centimeters by 5.5 centimeters by 4.6 centimeters. Now, if I have these dimensions, then I can solve for volume. From this data, what is the density? So I need density, but I have to solve for the volume first. I'm missing the volume. So 8.4 times 5.5 times 4.6, because it is a cube or a rectangular prism. So 8.4 times 5.5 times 4.6 gives me a volume of 212.52. So volume, you know how to find the volume of a block. So it's basically one of these, and then we're finding the volume. Now we're looking for our density. So density equals mass, which is our weight, 18.96, or 1,896, divided by our volume. Because again, we're solving for density, which is mass over volume. And that should give us 8.92. And that volume is in units of centimeters cubed. So we can do grams per centimeter cubed. All right. What volume of silver metal will weigh exactly 2,500 grams when the density is 10.5? So I'm looking for volume. So that's going to be mass divided by density. So 2,500 divided by 10.5, 2,500 divided by 10.5. It's going to give me 238.095 or 0.1, depending on what the instructions tell you. And it's grams per centimeter cubed. So this is going to be centimeters cubed. Find the mass. So I'm given the density and no volumes. This is a bad one. Sorry, guys. I gave you a bad problem. You don't have enough information here. A block of lead has the dimensions of these three. The block weighs, that's your mass. We're going to calculate again. So I have to multiply that 4.5 times 5.2 times 6. So that's going to give me my volume. So multiply these things together to get my volume of 140.4. And then I have my mass equals 1587, and calculate the density. And density again is mass over volume. So mass over volume. So 1587 divided by 140.4, and we should have 11.30, and that's grams per centimeter cubed. So again, if it doesn't just outright give you the volume, but it gives you the dimensions of a rectangular or shape 3 like that way, you could assume it's a rectangular or cube prism. You can solve for volume and plug it in. All right, good luck, guys.